and welcome back to the sixth tutorial of my Python Intermediate Object-Oriented Programming series. In today's video, we're going to learn about composition in Python. Now, what is composition in Python? Well, composition is when two or more models have a relationship. So if you want to learn more about it, you can learn it at realpython.com. I'll leave the link in the description so you can go check it out. Okay, so I'm going to create some classes, for example. So let's create our first class, which is the processor. Class processor. So these are all computer related stuff. Then we want to define the initializer. So just type in def underscore init underscore underscore, and I was going to say self cause and the speed. And now we want to create some variables inside the initializer. So just type in self.cause equals cause, self.speed equals speed. Alright, now we want to add a static method under here. So just type in static method, and we just want to define processing. Just type in def processing, and we want to just print processor processing. Alright, now we want to create the class for the RAM. So RAM basically means how much space or storage space it can take up to make it easier for you guys to understand. Now just type in class RAM. We want to define our initializer, def underscore init underscore self capacity, that is speed. Alright, now that we want to just type it, we want to create some variables inside the initializer. Just type in self capacity equals capacity, the self dot speed equals speed. I want to add another static method, just static method for storing. So just type in def storing. I want to print RAM storing. Alright, now we want to create the class for the motherboard. So a motherboard is what every computer has. So just type in class motherboard. I want to define our initializer, just with def underscore init underscore. It's going to take a self dim slots PCI slots. Now we want to create some variables. So let's say self.dim slots equals dim slots, self.pci slots equals PCI slots. And now we want to add another static method. Just type it at static method. Then we'll just create a function for controlling. Just type in def controlling. Doesn't take up any parameters. I want to just print motherboard controlling. Alright, now we want to create the computer class. So the computer class is the main class we're going to create. Just type in class computer. We want to define our initializer, which we'll define in every class. Def underscore init underscore self processor, the RAM. Sorry, it has to be a lowercase p. The RAM and the motherboard. Now let's create some variables. Self.processor equals processor, self.motherboard equals motherboard, and so I have to put the self RAM here. Self.ram equals RAM. By the way, if you're finding this tutorial helpful, like if you appreciate it, does really help me out on my tutorials. So now we want to define a static method. So we're going to add static method and want to define boot. Let's type in def boot and just print in computer booting. Alright, that we've created our computer class and other classes. We want to combine our classes together into the computer class. So first we're going to create an instance. So just having computer equals computer, and we want to add our processor. So here is our processor. So we have to, so here we want 4 cores and a speed of 3. RAM, and when you go up back RAM, it will say the capacity and speed. So I need to take up a say 64 gigabytes and 2066 of speed, and we want to add the motherboard. And here is, we want to have 4 DIMM slots and 3 PCI slots. Alright, now we want to go back and now we want to boot the computer. Just type in computer.boot, and I want to type in computer processor processing, and now I want to say computer.ram storing. Now computer.motherboard storing. So let me just see if the methods are correct. The motherboard has to be controlling, so just type in just remove this controlling. Alright, so if we run our program, it's going to say computer booting, processor processing, RAM storing, motherboard controlling. So that is pretty much everything for today. So before this video ends, I want you to do these. Like the video if you appreciate it. It does really help me out on my tutorials. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any Python, on any easy to follow Python tutorials and other computer related stuff. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment section below. I will always reply to you and help you as much as I can, and I'll see you in my next tutorial video. Goodbye.